Let's get into the series. Vi, Ari, Wukong banned by FlyQuest. On the side of PSG, you have Atalia and Lee Sin banned. Do they ban the Urgot? Urgot is not banned 1, 2, 3, which is pretty normal. I mean, it could just be banned 4, 5. But if Fly really want the pick, they could end up getting it like third pick, something like that. They get the choice of just getting Nautilus here for Woody if he wants it. Last time they did play Senatom Kench though, so maybe they're just a team that prio Senatom Kench. Not really sure. I mean, okay, so what are they gonna go? What is Fly gonna go on 3? The thing about Jensen is that Jensen normally needs to pick his mid laner first 3 because he doesn't have the biggest champion pool. The Sejuani ban to me makes not much sense at all here. Unless you believe that Jensen's able to play a melee mid laner, like would you actually care about a Sejuani coming in from Inspired when enemy team has Urgot top, Varus, Renata, no melees on the enemy team for PSG? So seems strange. I don't really like the ban. Hey, they ban Urgot. They ban Udyr. I mean, when you have Urgot, I don't know if you ban Udyr, man. I feel like that's a matchup that you're fine with. I guess they're just afraid of potential lane swap. Kind of scared of like Jensen playing something without a dash into Azir. I mean, generally you would expect like a Cassante here because they need frontline, or I mean, they don't necessarily need frontline, but generally you want like a little bit more frontline. You can go Rumble though. Rumble is what we mentioned. The thing about this though is it's really necessary for the Nautilus to get strong here early, because if Nautilus doesn't have a decent amount of like tankiness and he's not able to engage, like these guys are all going to be just sitting ducks. Now this is one of those lane swaps where the idea of it is not that like the bot lane can't lane. I think in some ways it's kind of a predictive swap, but I think the main thing is that last time they did this, the Rumble fell super far behind, and you get rid of some of the early laning strength of Rumble by doing this type of lane swap. Like you have the Nautilus TPing top with the Rumble and they're sharing experience, and both these guys are the ones that are generally going to be needing the experience. The Senna is normally the champion roaming, and essentially like Senna is just played as a support. Mid game, when they have Maokai ult, they have Renata to section people off, they have saplings which are really OP at just, you know, getting vision control around the objective. You have Hui Poke, you have Lethality Varus, you have the ability to kill frontline because you have an Urgot. This is a very advantaged situation. Oh, he's dead. That is a horrible flash from Ozzy. Like, what the fuck was that? That is absolutely disgusting. God, that was horrible. They've got to be careful about going top. This Maokai ult I'm not really a fan of. When everyone has ults like this should be advantage for FlyQuest. They just have no position here. They're trying to get in here and fight. This is actually not good. They're getting that Rumble ult was insane. He just cooked them all. Rumble kills one. Ends up being okay. I mean, enemy team gets Drake 2. Oh, what's happening here? Dude, we just got replay gapped so hard, man. Bwibbo needs to chill here. Bwibbo needs to chill here. Bwibbo needs to chill, bro. He's going in way too deep. Oh my god, what the f, Bwibbo? Like, they got the kill, and then Bwibbo just kept on walking forward on 100 HP, baited the whole team to die here. This is really bad. Yeah, we got replay gapped, bro. We have no clue why they're fighting, no clue what just happened. Excellent. This is why you love replays when you're watching pro play. Okay, pretty big. They get the Fear Beyond Death. Flashes in. Bwibbo. Okay, let's see if he smurfs it. This is pretty hard for his team. He flashed in with the Fear Beyond Death. He baited the whole team again. Bro. Bro, he's just like he's just playing way too aggressive. Not even aggressive, he's just playing stupid. There's nothing else to say. Like, I don't know why he keeps on like trying to get so much off every situation. Like, he's playing with like zero discipline. Like, these are winning situations, but like the team built a turret and stuff. You don't need to win the game in every individual play. It feels like every time that FlyQuest has any type of fight, Bwibbo is trying to win the entire game.
Controlled game of League. It's FlyQuest throwing out the ultimate to make sure that they can get that red buff. They lose it.
But the hook in front to back.
Oh, they're getting cooked by Rumble. Oh, this is insane Rumble. Really bad position to be fighting in, generally. They can kill the Rumble maybe, though. Nice.
May have brought North America back into action. It's a severing bolt. It's a passive ready to be.
Dude, I understand the logic behind the behind the Horizon focus this game is Hwei, but I always feel like Hwei without Leandres just does like very minimal damage. This could be a really good play. I like this play.
Just looking for the solo kill at least to change their fate. He's got good damage, but just buying so much time while Baron's being done in the meanwhile. Whippo just needs to get the kill and get the TP in. Archer again, he's also
Baron's already gone.
The Baron still goes down. Archer dies, but Whippo can't.
look at Inspired. He's like rage engaging. Can they TP top? Can they do anything? Doesn't look like they can.
But FlyQuest need to finish the job. Watch Jensen. He's got range, he's got flash, and he needs to connect 2 and 2 together.
They're TPing in. Whippo's TPing, but it's super late. Like, there's no way this ends up being good, right? All right, let's see it. It just feels super desperate. Oh, don't give me a North American tragedy to start the day. Ozzy ult.
Onto Whippo. They're just trying to find the decisive team fight to end the game as the equalizer. Zones off and Whippo burning down. He goes in the bailout, but he gets no reset.
It's just another like overforce. Like this TP is just overforce desperation. Man, whatever.
What a strange fight flashing from Betty. Jensen.
Close to dying. I mean, look again, they're using what I've said over and over. The range is there. Betty, auto
GG.
flies through. He finds himself a quick double. And PSG.
Yeah, they need to play a comp that's like just full engage all in. I think this type of comp, like, even though it's good here, I think they have like a better draft, and the early game was really good for them. Their players are just not capable of like executing a draft like this, where you have to like control. I mean, it is not an easy way to play League. It's a lot easier to just press your buttons on them.
With the range to show with 3 items is tearing them apart. Betty not closely behind. PSG now have another turret in their eyes. They're not going to end it right here.
Yeah, they just need something that they can just fight.
And find something back. But Nature's Grass goes to the wayside.
Probably you need to ban Rumble as well. That's what I would say. I would ban Rumble here. I don't know, bro. Like, the thing is, like, this is just like, it's such a fake thing to say. It's like their best chance is flipping an Elder. It's like, bro, how do you even get to the Elder? Like, how could you even get your team close to the Elder? Like, you can't get out of your base here.
Too far long. And PSG now just have to clean this up, dot the I's, cross the T's. When you're at MSI seeing such a strong performance on the backbone of
Bubble just went in 1v3. He just E'd forward.
It's improvement. It's performance.
Ah, nice. Maple just looks like Faker.
These guys, true spring kings. Back to MSI, a PSG.
Oh, that was a thoroughly depressing game. Excellent. Bro, I don't know. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens, man. I'm completely fine with this if I'm FlyQuest. The question is, do they want to like deny the Renata, or do they care about it?
Maybe not the same, yeah.
Honestly, so I think that you can just play like Nautilus and try to lane swap. I would not play Nautilus on Busio. I would deny the Renata or take Nico. Okay, they took the Nico. I'm down with denying Renata or taking Nico. Nico Varus would be fine. And they end up going Ashe. Okay, so they just send the Rumble top because I assume that's just something that Ozzy plays. Why did we not ban Rumble? Why did we ban Nautilus over Rumble? Are you kidding me? How did I call the Renekton? Just based off following FlyQuest for a while, it's one of the champions they play. It's a more stable champion than Urgot is generally for the team. When you're playing a comp like this where everyone is going in, Renekton is a pretty OP champ.
The lane experience instead of
I think lane swap makes sense here.
So this time around it's gonna be Aja who starts getting experience first as far as.
But it's like this time it's for the bot lane because the bot lane matchup like into double Halo Blades is pretty hard early. But last time it was definitely not for the bot lane.
Man, that turret is gonna die.
I mean, that's a great point. Hysterics, just because you think about
a 2-wave crashed here.
The reality of lane swaps is the bot towers are weaker and easier to kill than the top towers are.
Yeah, but like when you do a lane swap like this, the idea behind the lane swap generally is that you're going to lose out on the straight up turret pushing war as the team that goes top. But you're okay giving a plate or 2 plates in order to dodge the lane. Like, that is the trade-off. Because the thing is, when you lane a lot of these matchups straight up, you lose plates anyway. So you don't actually like lose, you don't actually gain that much from like laning 2v2 just because the enemy team is up one plate. Like a plate is not that much gold. No, they can TP Renekton here. They can TP Renekton here. This is actually like not good for PSG, I think. Like if they committed to trying to like zone them off, Renekton TP's behind, Viego's here, they probably lose the game. I mean, Aussie lost out on this.
I mean, look at the
Wait, this is two plates lost. But like you lost a lot of experience on your top laner. The experience advantage is more than what it seems right now because of the position of the wave. And your top laner used TP, so this is like, once again, the Rumble ended up pretty fun.
Maybe he wanted to ward the dragon, expecting it to be
okay.
and they wanted a good timing on when it would start.
Oh my god. Oh my god, it's just horrible to watch. Oh my god, it's tier 2 boots though. Oh my god, it's just the most horrible thing I've ever watched in my life. FF. I mean, it's just so disgusting. Like, alright, never mind. No top lane advantage. It's like so disgusting.
It's been such a big early game, and PSG trying to make it greater with Junja moving to the bot side. Masu is isolated by himself. The arrow connects. He's got no cleanse. He's knocked up, and for a second time, he's taken
Arrow's
down.
gonna get slaughtered in this game. Whatever, man.
Be easy, though.
Imagine if we just banned Rumble, though. Imagine we just banned Rumble and left Nautilus up. It would make the game so much easier. Like, also, if they go Nautilus Kalista and we have Nico Varus, we should be happy with that lane. The Nautilus ban was like so ill, man.
This might actually be it, though. I mean,
they have to fight this. All right, let's see it. At least we can all in.
So he's a little bit far.
Dominus used Astral Flight. He's going in. I mean, this Aurelion Soul wants to go in, but again,
okay.
No.
Got a reset. We got a reset. That's pretty good.
It's a Sky's descent, but Bwipo, as he gets taken
Never mind, it's not good.
Okay. Inspired down over the back wall.
They got a shutdown. If Inspired can live, it's fine. It's horrible. GG.
So early in the game, Masu's
good movement.
Great sidestep as Inspired looks to punish further. Jensen moves in, but he doesn't have an ult. Easy arrow connects. And
Aussie's behind him. Yeah, it's over. Never mind. That was pretty much the best it could have went. That was like the best that fight could have started. They one-shot Maple at the beginning, got a reset for Inspired. NA where did I have NA in my tier list? Like C tier? I think the best NA team I had in C tier going into this tournament.
Just burning down.
So like the best NA teams are like C tier, but it used to be that like the worst NA teams were like triple F, where now it's like the worst NA teams are like an E tier or something like that.
Almost connects. Either Busi or Masu were in trouble. Inspired's going to cover this well. Junja moves across mid just to find the pick. They continue on. Busio's ulti is not without a risk. Maple picks up the kill. This is running away, gentlemen. The goal keeps getting bigger.
Bobo is disgustingly bad.
So slim.
I mean, he seems like he's more like a choker than he's like. I think he's playing under the level that he normally plays at in this series.
But a breath of light, a follow through. Singularity flashed away from at least he gets the Empress Divide, but under turret. Junja cares not.
He can just do that.
Buys him some time as Bwipo and Inspired. Look for the reset. He goes for the audacious charge, but he gets no escape. Still PSG look for it.
Mouse, there's no flash. He's just dead. Nothing you can do.
They're trying to exemplify their experience in the 2v2 as Maple just flies away.
Bro, what are we doing? Oh my god.
But he's sitting in the singularity. The poke that
it just looks so overforced. It looks so desperate. It just looks perma-desperate. Doesn't it look like insanely desperate?
They get no.
Jensen is mega invisible. Bro, what do you want Jensen to do? His lane, he's playing a lane that's like considered a soft counter to begin with. Like it's one where good ASOL players can farm, and they end up being even, and then his top and jungle just fed 2 kills to the guy and accelerated the ASOL beyond like reason early on in the game. Like, what do you want him to do? Hey. They didn't get a second reset.
Jensen's ult was also great, but there's not enough damage yet.
I mean, they're just too far behind. Like, these engages would be completely fine. You'd win the game off these engages if you weren't down 8K at 18 minutes. Like, at this point, you've actually, you just ran too much. Dom backpedaling as usual. I mean, I don't really backpedal. That's not what I'm known for at all. I'm known for being like almost too sticky with my points, I would say. Just a wrong attack on my character, I would say. Anyways, this game's over.
Already on the way to finish the job.
We go again. When have you seen an Aurelion Soul 1v1ing a Renekton? Whippo is breathed down. 7, 2, and 6 on this.
I mean, you
Aurelion
can't make
Soul.
mistakes
Even in his
like
third item at
FlyQuest
this point.
made topside
21
this
minutes,
game.
Red Bull Baron Power G flashes away.
The thing is, like, these
Win
Hail Marys, like, you can get the perfect
He runs
engage and
on
you still
into
can't win with a perfect
this dragon.
engage at
Remember,
this point.
objective bounty if they can do anything about it, but there's also a super minion at the base knocking away and making minions work. PSG look for the engage, otherwise knowing that FlyQuest have to base away. The arrowheads too, and Busio's ulti might be okay, but it doesn't find a target in the end. Woody flashes forward, gets Fate's call to be saved away. It's insult to injury. It's equalizer to Masu. It's FlyQuest on their last legs at MSI for this year.
PSG don't even need the dragon. They're going to run down FlyQuest. Inspired, trying to get something back.
He does get something. There's a shutdown there, but Betty, remember this Callista does one-shot work. Mabel still finds a burn on Masu eventually, and Betty with a rend out.
Got 2 shutdowns.
It's a trade. It's
Still down 12K.
the game down for whatever.
Whippo to catch bot wave. Jensen, level 16 on the Azir.
People joining FlyQuest next year.
Inspired goes for a
It's Ocean
1v1.
Soul.
but
Okay.
It's Ocean Soul.
Yep.
Archer stands and just
All right, end the game, bro. Get me out of
churns
this.
damage at him. Inspired thought he
Please
could
get
take
me
it,
out of
thought
this
it was
shit.
Something, but at this point, I'm not sure what the thought was. FlyQuest now again. The base defense comes through. Junja quickly, swiftly takes them out. 3 members left standing, but the Spring Kings, the PCS that never misses out on MSI, thanks to PSG. As the skies descend, will knock away FlyQuest. We'll move to the main stage, get revenge for last year's Golden Guardians, and make do their rights here at MSI 2024.
Do we blame Jensen? I wouldn't blame
An
Jensen at all
impressive
for this
bounce
series.
back from PSG. Massive
I would not blame
adaptation from the
Jensen at
previous
all.
series against FlyQuest.
Like, sure, like, he didn't play perfect. Like, he had
Series from them.
mistakes,
They
but the
adapted
mistakes
to
that
the
he
lane
made,
swaps
like,
well. They
never
drafted
influenced
well.
the game super negatively.
And FlyQuest,
Like, he played at an acceptable level where if, like, he was in better positions, it wasn't the reason that they lost. Like, if he was in acceptable positions, they could have won.
But they were fall
Whippo
short
just, like,
here
power
against
ran it
PSG
down.
today.